crash landed. Maybe this is not a tunnel level actually, because it's not a square one. But maybe it is a tunnel level and it's actually a mandatory one. Surely it's a vehicle level. There has to be a vehicle level somewhere. They wouldn't include that cutscene if there wasn't. Right. This does look very pretty. I can't wait to see what the inverted version... So the toner version of this level is the toner level. So there's this level, the toner version of this level, and then the final boss. I'm not gonna lie. At this point, I'm kind of done with the secondary characters and I just want to finish the game. I will do the level. But I'll do the level in the same way I've been doing the level so far. In this specific stream, that is. And that is, if I run out of lives during it... Well, no. If and when I get to the crash portion of the level, when I run out of lives, I'll just move on with the game. That's the way I'm going to be doing this. Obviously, for this level, I need to complete it, and I will. But for the secondary characters, I don't really feel a very big urge to complete all of those levels individually necessarily. Even though this level is very pretty. I feel like I'm missing some story context for it though, because why the hell are we crash landed on this planet? It's a very pretty planet, but that doesn't give me a reason as to why we're here. I thought we were trying to stop an evil plan for coming through fruition. Talking hard. I have been streaming for like an hour and 45 minutes already, so that might be why my me Tolkien muscles be tired. Probably shouldn't do this until getting the checkpoint, but it's not that difficult. We've got a new rideable companion. Love it. Absolutely love it. It tells us about short and long jumps. As if that wasn't already a thing. Are we invincible because we have a third Aku Aku, by the way? I don't think you get 3 Aku Akus during the riding sections. It might give us one immediately when we exit this, which would be nice. Oh yeah, not getting the... Holy crap! What is happening here? That is very cool. Extra life. Infinite Aku Akus. Probably shouldn't have broken that before the thing. Then again, if I die now, I won't have my 2 Aku Akus anyway, but I won't have any Aku Akus if I die now, so it doesn't matter. Because I'm gonna respawn at the bonus level anyway, when and if I die. Well, it's more if and when. Because I'm gonna die, we all know that. They both disappeared at the same time for reasons? Were they linked to something? Dude, this is... Those will probably blow up when I... Yeah, okay, so what you do is you just... slide onto this, jump over, and... get the hell out of there, actually. Break those crates. And then what? Then you jump over to the CNT. You get hit and panic into the... This is a long bonus level. And it wasted my tier 2 Aku Aku, which is... I think the last bonus level, or 2 bonus levels ago, gave me an Aku Aku, so that's fair enough. But I really think that when you die in a bonus level, you should just get sent back out with the amount of Aku Akus you had. And then the other way around, you don't get Aku Akus for dying inside of a bonus level, because that is... You know what? I'm going to give it one more try. Because it is a very nice looking bonus level. But I do want to make a little bit of progress here. I don't want to have to end this stream before finishing the... You know what? Let's just move on. Let's get a move on. Because otherwise we're going to have to eventually like do a stream for one level. Or I'm going to have to not stream the final level and only record it. Which would be... Maybe would be for the best. Because I am getting a bit trigger happy. To put it mildly. Also, I stopped articulating words properly a while ago. It's a checkpoint. Oh, you can't spin away those 4 enemies. That's good to know, I guess. Would have been nice to know a little earlier, but I guess that's what you get when you don't know the game yet. Trial and error, baby. Trial and error. Again, upside down. It's fairly disorientating in the 3D. As soon as we go into 2D, it's not that bad. I mean, I pressed triangle. You're just gonna have to believe me on that one. Apparently, I pressed it just too late. I was trying to pull a cool looking maneuver there. It didn't work out that way, obviously. And Nitro. Nitros exist. How could a be so stupid? The ground grape. Sometimes you panic in mid-air, press a lot of buttons. Sometimes that helps. Sometimes it does not. Yeah, I am pretty definitive. This seems to be one of the final levels. I'm pretty definitive on the fact that, in fact, this was not very creatively done. Wait, what? I thought it was an enemy I had to jump on? If that's not an enemy, then what is it? Also, is this the... No. It looked like it might be the hidden gem hidden in that side path there. But it wasn't a side path, it was just a little bit of scenery. Which is honestly, I think, what sets this game apart from... And maybe not in a good, maybe not in a bad way, but just... It's different. That looks dangerous. Can I, like, spin you or anything? No. No, I cannot. In the original Crash games, they were for the PlayStation 1, so anything that you saw on screen almost had a function. Nothing was there to just fill up the scene. There was a lot of blackness. Because why make, like, intricate backgrounds if that only uses up computing resources, right? That's not an issue we have anymore. As such, sometimes things just look like part of the scenery, and they're not as obvious in being like a secret. Which in a certain sense makes a secret more secretive because it's harder to spot them, but it's also generally not as much fun to play, right? At least give me that life. And then what? Then what? Then what? Then what? Then we go there. Okay. There's another checkpoint. How far are we into the level? We're probably quite a bit into the level because I've skipped a fair amount of boxes. We're about halfway through the box progression, for lack of a better word, at this moment in time, because I have no idea what I'm... I can probably still dash. That's probably what I'm forgetting here, right? Yeah, you definitely can. Matter of fact, I probably should have... Oh, yes, 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 yes. No, no, no. Ah, damn it. I wasted a life trying to get a life. The irony in that situation is not lost on me. No! Why did I jump there? Why would you ever jump in that situation? You had it straight for an Aqua mask and you're like, yeah, no, let's jump. That'll be fun. At least I got the life this time. And I still do have an Aqua mask, so I don't anymore. Because the game wouldn't let me have nice things. And that is a checkpoint. Again. Oh, I thought that was going to be the end of this section. Apparently not. Apparently we are doing more of this, which I am on board with. Because this is definitely more fun than the polar section we got before. Other than the fact that I jumped to my own death. But yeah, it is definitely a more fun, like, rideable animal section than the polar section. We got in the other level. I feel like the polar level was a reference to older games, and this is actually a game going like, yeah, but we can do that, like, ourselves too, right? We can, like, take that concept and run with it, rather than just recreating what Naughty Dog did, like, 20 or so years ago. And I appreciate that. And honestly, I do wish that this game would do that a bit more, instead of just, like, winking at the player like, yeah, we know, we know, we're cool with the kids. Yeah, just show and don't tell them. Wait, what? You're not supposed to jump into that. You're not supposed to jump into that. That looked like something you're supposed to jump into. Not gonna lie. Again, it's not a matter of that's a bad thing. That's just a matter of me not quite understanding the language of the game yet. Because this got just introduced, and again, because games in 2020 are a lot more like intricate with their art styles and stuff like that, it's a lot less obvious what everything does at any given time. And sometimes you do jump into the streams, and it does work. I'm I'm gonna go ahead and say that probably should have been at least worked for jumping into. It shouldn't kill you for not jumping, maybe, but it should definitely not kill you for doing the jump. Oh, yeah, that... I thought that was going to activate after I walked over it, but now that I think about it, we're riding, so if that were the case, those enemies would just never be problematic, so yeah. A little bit of critical thought there would have solved a lot of issues. So you want to jump over those. Maybe even running over those would help. I'm not going to test my luck with that. I'm just going to be jumping over them. And this seems like it's headed towards the end of the level. So... Okay, so now I see the end of the level there. I jumped. So you're definitely supposed to run over them then. Which also makes a certain amount of sense. Because they see you and then they bite you. Well, yeah, if you jump, they can still see you. No, that makes perfect sense. That I should have figured out a little quick. I don't know why that didn't set me up like it did last time, and... I'm not sure I like the combination of this rideable animal and those movable, like, moving platforms. I like the moving platforms a lot. Like, the fact that they're alien... turtle things. It's kind of neat. Okay, let me focus, because we're not going to die here at the very last moment. We can't even skip this level if we were to die. So let's focus here and get this over with. Go to the right side. That's the path we've been taking. It's a path that's been working fairly well for us. And for the love of God, yeah. Don't, like, glitch out there. I've gotten hit by that specific thing every single time we've gone over it, and still I am not entirely sure like where it is. It's fairly difficult to spot. Total focus. It looks like we've got 2 hits now, so if we can't make it through this now, we don't deserve to make it through this. My brain feels like just a mush at this point. This is really freaking stressful to do. But we made it through. That's so much more difficult than going the upper path. But sometimes the game just refuses to let you go through the upper path for reasons, and that still hits you. I do not understand. But we made it! Crash landed. We did it. We got 1 gem. And we might return here at some point in the future. We probably won't.